Yo, what's going on, gang? Welcome to the first real estate video. If you've seen this, that means that registrations for being a real estate in Miami Gardens has opened. Um, this is a short video tutorial on how to make properties, mark the property lines, how to do the interiors, how to add garages and such forth. So first and foremost, we're gonna use our dandy airman to fly around the city. And for example, this is just a video tutorial on how to get things done. So let's say for example somebody call you, yo, I need a crib, where you at, pull up, you know what I'm saying? All right, look. So wherever it is on the map, thankfully we got cool as our housing script, so it's one of the best out here. Me personally, in my opinion, it's one of the best scripts out here for the housing script. So wherever they at, they can be in anywhere in the map, bro. As long as it's a building, house, you can make it realistic. Even a warehouse to store vehicles, or not to store vehicles, but inside to store weapons or whatever they got going on. So let's say for example we're gonna go to our beautiful neighborhood of Mirror Park, and they want a house, let's say right here. So let's choose the one, let's choose this one right here. Yeah, this one right here. So make sure you got a job as a realtor. So when you're in the server, so teach-job, as you can see on top right, real estate grade manager and duty on true. So it might say grade 40 is the manager, so I don't know what the other one's called before that. So once you approach the house, make sure that the house, it is good condition. Obviously you don't want to get them a house, I don't know why I just like there, but make sure you get them a house where it's lit, nothing's wrong with the house. You don't want to sell a house with a big hole on the map, stuff like that. So this house is in good condition, so walk up to the front door, where the door is, right? And you're going to be pressing F6. So with the F6, you're going to bring up the house option. So obviously we're going to be creating a house, so create the house option. So you're going to set the amount for the house. This is something that I've been kind of debating of what should be what. So think about the area. If it's a high income area, if it's a low income area, the style of the home. So you don't want to sell something like around grocery for like $1 million. So you know it's a project. You know it's a low income area and stuff like that. So they're not going to be having the fancy things. So obviously we're in Miramar. It's a kind of mid-high income value area, so the house is going to be above, you know, you can choose, you don't have to be a specific. I can say 100,000 plus. It's a good price for a house. If you go to like the hills, it's going to be millions plus. You know, be realistic, because that's how our economy is run with. So this house, let's say it's around $205,000. That's a good price, right? It's really fucking cheap around the road, but create a house, set the price. I say $350,000, right? Make sure you got the right amount set up. You see, press submit, and you're gonna be creating the house with an MLO. No, so we're obviously going to do a shell. IPL is for buildings and stuff like that. So if you want to set up like a high-rise apartment, something that makes sense with the building that you're choosing, right? So we're gonna do shell. Obviously MLO is a interactive map, so you can walk inside of the house and lock your own doors. IPL is more for buildings, high rise. So if you want a high rise apartment, you can choose it there. So we're gonna go to shell. Once you press on shell, it's gonna go to exterior creation. So basically you're gonna be selecting the property line for the buyer. So obviously you don't want to give 3 houses down the block, so you want to choose the only property that they're going to buy. So you have the controls right in the bottom of the screen, and you want to start out from back to front, or you can choose whichever way you want to start. So you want to select each point of the property line, because if somebody wants to move next door, this is going to be available for them to buy as well. So you want to choose within the property, so the neighbor, whoever's going to buy there, has space. Alright, hopefully my city becomes really popular and people get neighbors. That'd be really cool. There's some neighbors already in the city, so So obviously the first point is going to be the point of interest to highlight. So you can see, you can just keep going around the whole property, and it's going to select. You can right click to undo, and left click to place a point. You can place as many points as you want. So you just be creative, make sure you're properly marking down the property and stuff like that. So as you can see, the property kind of curves with the sidewalk, so that's very accurate. So you just want to keep going through all the way through the back and finish up where the bushes are. Or honestly, I'm just going to finish where the back end of the bush is. So as you can see, we have a perfect property line selected. So if you press Q and E, you can go up and down. Alright, so once you have the property selected, I usually go up to the highest tree. You know, if you scroll up and down, you can edit your the height of the property. So I usually go to the tallest tree on the property, which is that one in the back. And if you want to do the underground, if you're doing an MLO, and if they have like a basement, you hold down shift and you do up and down wheel. So you want to extend it all the way to the bottom. Alright. So once you have the property marked, you can just press backspace, done. And it goes into the interior selection. So like I said earlier, make sure that you're selecting something that matches the building. So you don't want to choose like this right here, a drug-in or abandoned interior with this nice house. So you want to press cap blocks to cycle through the interiors. Obviously some of them you have to like scroll in to see them. This one is like the barns type, the ranch type interior, and you can just keep going. This one is the trailer, Trevor's single player mission. You have a one apartment. This one mostly fix it well. This apartment here, this empty apartment, you can also ask the buyer if they want a furnished apartment, because it comes with that interior as well. So this one is the Michael's house, which fits the best because this one is just 2-story home. Alright, so I just want to go all over the video. This is a more modern hotel, so if they get a motel that they want to live at the motel this whole time, that's fine. This is the furnished apartment that I was talking about, so it comes with couches, TV, and stuff like that. This one is the modern motel, second version. This one is Franklin's aunt's house. This is a garage, office, trailer, container. If you're into that kind of RP, this is a storage or store, warehouse, modern motel, standard motel, mid apartment, and so forth. So obviously don't put it too deep in the ground because it might lag them out and stuff like that. This is Lester building. So we're gonna go to Michael's. Michael fits the best for this house. Is this Michael's? Yes. So we want to zoom all the way out. Place it not too close to the house and not too far down. So let me look for Michael's again. And I just passed it. This is Michael's thing? Yep, alright. So zoom out, shift to go up, and left control to go down. So not too close to the house, but not too further down. So like about there. Alright, because this housing script has a camera that you can see. So the more you put it to the ground, the camera won't work too well. So we might want to put it the closest to the home. So not too much that it's sticking out of the ground, and not too down so the camera won't work. So here looks like a place to put it. So press enter, and then the house is going to be ready for sale, but there's no garages. So what you want to do is go to the nearest driveway. You can put it, or you can ask the buyer where will they like the house, and then as long as inside of that green poly zone that we set up, it's good to place the garage. So another thing is, I don't recommend placing garages under the carports because every time they retrieve their vehicle tends to teleport above the carport. So don't do it. Place it outside where you can see the sky. So if you can see this guy right above you, you can place it there. So all you can do is press F6, add garage. So it says you added a garage in Nicola Place 2. So that is the address of that street. So as you can see on the marker, we have a property for sale. So property that are on for sales are going to be white houses, and property you own are obviously blue houses. So you cannot just buy houses, and you cannot just sell people houses. You can go around the map setting properties. Alright, so this is why this video is coming into place, to hire real estate agents so they can go around the property. So players see, oh shit, this house up here is for sale, let me go buy it. So once you set up the garage, anybody that wants to come and test the house first before they buy, they press H, and they have like a 1 minute testing. So this is what I was talking about. So as you can see here, the map is kind of bugged out because we're not too far from the ground. So I'm glad this happened. So we caught this on video. So now we press F6 and we got to delete the house or set polyzone. Let me try setting the polyzone one more time, see if that works. I like being very precise with my polyzones so the buyer knows what they're going to get. Okay. Alright, once that's done, we put it up a little bit more. Dig it above ground. Done. Either way, we're going to delete the house either way. So, confirm, delete, create the house again. Set the price. Shell. Do the creation one more time. Once you get the hang of it, it's going to be really quick. Thankfully, I'm a nice guy, so I make this type of video for you guys. If you guys also have any questions, just open up a ticket and I'll be able to assist you with your job in the game. So once you have your property, increase it, dig it right down, press done or backspace. So we're going to look for Michael's again. Alright, bring it down a little bit more, press done. Alright, add the garage one more time. There we go. And double back is also make sure just visit the house with H. Make sure that the map is very well digged under map. So as you can see, it's very well under map, under the ground. Everything is good. They can also see this with visiting the house. Make sure the house looks good. If they have any issue, they can go ahead and contact you with the house and you can make the house again. Alright, once they finish, they can just leave the property. And if they're good to buy, they're happy with everything, they just press G. Go ahead and see the final price and press buy. And thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you have any questions, drop a comment or open up a ticket in my Discord. And I'll see you guys on the other time. Welcome.